The topic today is new initiatives in higher education in the state of Tennessee, and we're talking to Dr. Charles Manning, the Chancellor of the Tennessee Board of Regents. Dr. Manning, you know, some folks might not understand exactly the operation of the SBR, that is the makeup of the whole system, and I think you often make a distinction between the types of education, etc. Why don't you give us sort of an overview in reference to how that operates?
Well, certainly, it does span a lot of territory from East Tennessee that has a medical school to, maybe taking our tech center that's right here that has a truck driving school. And what we are trying to do is meet students where they are and what they want to do. And people come in with all sorts of different talents and natural inclinations and what they enjoy doing. And the most important thing, advice I'd give to my own children, Eddie, is, when you're thinking about what you want to do in life, it needs to be something that you enjoy and that you have a natural ability to kind of work in that. So, and then there's just such a range. It's kind of amazing how. Let's take on one end, the truck driving school. That is that's about a 6-week program. And when you come out of that, and there are many examples of students, you can make 40 or 50, even 60, depending on how much time you want, $1,000, and truly revolutionize your life from one of working minimum wage jobs and trying to constantly piece things together to doing that. Now, not everyone's built to be a truck driver,
but that is an option that many people might not know about.
That's an option. I heard about a student the other day just has a natural talent for welding and went through a welding program and in a very short time is making $45,000. You don't have to drive all over the country like a truck driver, but is there doing that. To programs thinking about Middle Tennessee, Middle Tennessee State University, this is Music City, and they've got a music industry program. So it's not just the talent of the performers, it's kind of what goes into all the people behind a star, if you will, and the kind of jobs that are there. So there's just a whole range of things in trying to meet what you're good at, what you enjoy with what's out there, and getting that additional education so you have that opportunity.
I would imagine one of the real problems is trying to make people aware of what is available and what they can do in terms of, I think a large number of folks just don't have enough money, enough knowledge, and whatever. And so I would imagine that's a great responsibility.
Well, I said I was in West Virginia, and I was told this story. Somebody grows up in a small town in West Virginia. They end up going to college. What have they seen? They've seen coal mining. They've seen teachers, and you sort of think about what they think is the best job around. It's probably postmaster.
No good. Okay.
It's
compared to
work, not heavy lifting,
that's
good
their
retirement, and all that. Well, there's nothing wrong with any of those professions, but it's a very limited view, and the world is so broad. There's so many things that you can do. I guess one pitch I would make, I'm emphasizing kind of the technology side of that at both the community college and tech center over there. But as you say, a lot of people don't know what's there, and they think, well, you go to college, and they don't necessarily think of these other kinds of post-secondary, after high school experiences, and what a short period of time sometimes it is to really have access to very well-paying jobs. It needs to be something you enjoy and you connect with well, but they are really worth looking at, thinking about, because you get great benefit. Yeah, I mentioned one of the, everybody knows there's a nursing shortage.
Good. Okay.
And and getting a baccalaureate degree in nursing takes 4 years of work before you go out and can get work. One of the kind of avenues that many students use is they start in the tech center and get a licensed practical nurse, LPN degree. They then take that, and we try to work at the Board of Regents to ease this sort of transition and make it uniform into an associate RN. And then they can go on and get a bachelor's RN. And then they can go on and get a master's. But the advantage to some is that you can get in, get out, get a job faster, be in that work environment, and then continue on. And we're trying to put as much of that kind of work online as possible.
Good.
So if you're not close to an institution, you still have the ability to keep making those transitions.
I think the last time you were with us, you talked about some of the things that you're able to do in your technical area, technology and whatever, and that you got a online program that is very, very popular, and it has in a real sense increased the state of Tennessee's standing among the 50 states. Talk about that.
Yeah, we call it the Regents Online degree program, and there are associate, bachelor's. We're talking about nursing. There is a master's in nursing program. That's it's all cooperative among all the institutions. A student can sign up for what they want to take at one school and be transcripted there, but the courses they take may have been developed by a faculty member at another, and they may be taking it from a faculty member who's actually teaching the course at yet another. In addition, since I've talked to you, our individual institutions have developed what they're doing online to a great extent. Now, I'd have to say, you know, it takes a lot of discipline as a student to do that.
Okay.
You know, you have your computer and you're by yourself, and you can interrelate with lots of people through the computer, but it's not the social environment of a classroom, and you don't have somebody looking over your shoulder quite as frequently, or are you still progressing in doing it? So it does take that sort of personal discipline to be able to do it. But it's available then no matter where you live.
Well, and I think that's the point, that if it's available, and see now so many things are available and so many people are unaware of it, and that if we can only make people aware of what is available without even thinking about outside of that, I think that we'll have enough people out institutions.
You also don't have to take it at 10 o'clock in the morning. You can take it at 10 o'clock at night.
Any time that you want to take it, very good. And take as much of it as you wish to take at the time you wish to do it. And so that's a great option in higher education. And I think that what we're doing there. Let me get ready for this second commercial break here, Chancellor, and then we'll come back, and I think we'll have time for you to sort of elaborate upon some of the things, other things that you'd like to talk about. And of course, we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. The topic is new